I am going over the Primo High Chair today. Just let me show you the parts. And if you notice that it's dirty or rusty or whatever, um, I've been using this thing for 3 years, and it's really, really great. I'm using it for my 1-year-old now. My 3-year-old has outgrown it. He still can fit if I want him to. Don't be fooled by the smallness of the chair. It is not for dolls. Your children will fit. I have large children, 99th plus percentile. Okay, so your kid will fit. So you should have two bent bars without legs, straight ones, long feet bars, and short feet bars. And then, of course, these other pieces. I'm just going to show you how to put the high chair together. You can watch videos for the other thing, but this seems to be where people are having difficulties. So we're going to take a bent bar and a short leg piece, a short foot piece, sorry. Push the button, make sure it snaps into place. We're going to do that for both of those. Snap into place, okay? Bent again with the short foot. And then the straight pole and the long foot go together. Make sure again those buttons pop into the hole. Okay, then on the chair, okay? Make sure that it's out. You're going to want to put them in the correct holes, obviously. The bent one is going to go in the back part. You see the holes there, it lines up. Let's just push that button in, pop it in. Again, the other bent one is gonna go in the other back one, okay? Then your straight legs will go in here. Make sure that the button is turned so that you can pop that. It goes, just turn until you get it. There we go. And the last one is right here. You know, pop that one in, pop. Okay, so now we have this chair, okay? Now, your child, if he's throwing a fit in this chair and is large, yeah, he can make this thing rock, okay? It's not meant to be timeout time for your child, okay? It's meant for him to eat in it. So, if you're looking for a timeout spot where he can be constrained really, really, really well, this is not the spot, but it is a very sturdy chair, and unless he's huge, he's not going anywhere, okay? So, this piece, you need to make sure that it goes really well. I have read complaints that this thing popped off. You need to make sure that the button is popped out again in this hole, okay? So, there's the hole it goes into. You need to make sure that this is clicked in completely and that your button is sticking out. You should be able to push it, okay? This is how you change your high chair. It can fold down, it stays this way, it can fold up. It only folds up if the tray is out. So another button right here, oops, you can't see it. Right there is another button. You push that one, makes the tray go towards the child or away from the child. If you squeeze, pinch these on either side, it will go up only if the tray is pulled out completely. If you have the tray pushed towards the child, it will get stuck, okay? So to fold the tray up completely, pull it out, push it up. In the back, you can fold the legs by pulling this piece out and then letting the legs drop. Make sure that when you open it, you pull it again, make sure that it clicks into place, okay? You need to make sure, it's up to you, that your chair is in one solid piece before you put your child in it, okay? Make sure all of those buttons are locked. So this is your footrest. The buttons need to be turned this way. It has two choices of how high you want it. My 6-month-olds don't usually reach feet. Eventually they do, and when they get old enough, maybe you even want to remove it. It's up to you. That's how the high chair goes together. Honestly, I never even use the clips. Call me an irresponsible mother, but when you put your child in here, scoot the tray in, your child is going nowhere. As reviews have mentioned, if you're trying to pull your child out, you won't be able to. So if you're afraid of your child choking or whatever, make sure you are familiar with this without even looking, okay? Go boop, and make sure that you can open that and pull your child out without a second glance so that your child is safe, okay? But the tray is what keeps your child in this chair. So that's about it. This is one of the most amazing high chairs that ever existed. The tray pops off super easy. You can wash it in the sink. It goes back on. Life is done. You don't have any weird cracks and crevices. You can just wipe it all out. It's awesome. Whenever we need a high chair, we bring this thing with us. We throw it in the car, and then we always have something to take with us for our child to sit in. We don't have to figure out how to put him somewhere, stop him from crawling around when we go somewhere for dinner. It's amazing. I love it. You will love it too if you put it together properly, and make sure all those buttons are popped so your child doesn't fall out. And I promise your child will fit in this chair. It's not too small.